I get excited when I see Bazungu because there's one experience I've had with Bazungu that always makes me laugh, right? Have you guys ever seen a Mzungu getting robbed in Kampala? Like, very many times, huh? Yeah, I mean, there's one time Mzungu had their Rolex snatched and they were like, oh my God, he took my Rolex. Guys are like, you just buy another one. And for us, we were thinking they stole their food. It was a different vibe. No, the reason I laugh is not because I like seeing you guys getting robbed. It's because of how you handle robbery. You're so polite after being robbed. Like Bazungu have 3 stages in a robbery. When they get robbed, the first thing they do is check themselves and acknowledge the situation. Then the second thing they do, always, is express their feelings about the situation. And then the third thing they do, which makes it hilarious, is they compliment the thief. They compliment, like this is a Mzungu after being robbed, like checks the pockets and is like, oh my gosh, I think I've been robbed. I didn't even feel a thing. They're really good. Like, guys are just out here complimenting thieves. But it's fun. I've traveled the world. I've met all sorts of people. And I've had fun with all people in life. But have you guys ever been to a Dinka party? You guys know the Dinka, right? The South Sudanese. The dark, tall. Yeah? These guys, where the average height is like 6'5". They are tall. They are giants. My friend took me to a Dinka party in Buziga. We got there and there's this big mansion. Eh? The door is like up those ends. This is the first time I've been the shortest person at a party. Like I'm 5'11", and in Kampala that's tall because you Baganda, you know your problems, right? You guys are like, as if. No offense, but you know the situation. So as a northerner in Kampala, I'm used to feeling tall because most times I'm looking at people's heads. I can tell when you have dandruff. Good. Because I can see your hair. Most times that is me. I'm up here. Dinka party. I was the shortest guy at the party. I'm the only guy who didn't duck when I was entering the door. Everyone else was entering like this. Like guys were ducking. One guy entered like this. I'm like, no, you're just exaggerating. But why? So we go to this party and it's fun and guys are talking to me because they're Dinka. They're like, oh, Omara, how is the comedy industry going? Is it okay? You do comedy for a living? I'm like, yeah, I do comedy. He said, ow, my neck. Yeah, I do comedy. It's my kind of thing. Guys are talking to you from up these ends. People, they were tall. Then they serve food. And that's when I realized even the buffet was high. Like the buffet is those ends. I'm ordering the buffet like, yeah, get me beans, yeah, rice, thingy and what. Everyone is just long over there. But the funniest thing happened to me at that party. I see this sexy, tall Dinka woman walking up to me, and this is the most embarrassing moment I've had in my life. This chick is like 6'7", and she's wearing high heels. Women, why do you do that? Like, you're tall enough already, but then you have high heels on. So she comes walking up. This is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, by the way. You know, like the lip gloss is almost dripping from the lip. And she's just coming at me in slow motion, like, I'm like, hey, man, okay. She can't be coming to me. So she walks up to me and does the one thing that embarrassed me the most. She comes to me and bends over to match my eye line. Like, so we can meet eye to eye. And then starts talking to me like this. Hi, how are you? I'm a huge fan of your comedy. I love what you do. That time you came to Juba, I had traveled to the country, and your show was the best 15 minutes of my life. I'm like, as if you've never had an orgasm. So she's telling me, you were so amazing on stage. You did great. Meanwhile, she's saying good things to me, right? She's saying nice things about me. But when someone is talking to you like this, all you hear is buju buju, nyumu, you shot on your durable baby, I was like, what? Nothing is scarier than seeing a Dinka who can't dance trying to dance. Because this 6'7" woman I'm hanging out with wants to dance, and she's raised in Uganda. Now you guys know Ugandans, right? Ugandans, we are a dancehall country, so we like to rub-a-dub. So naturally, when you start dancing with a woman, instinctively, she's just going to start backing up into you. She's going to be throwing it behind. So she comes to dance with me, and she's backing up into me. But she's 6 foot. 7. So I'm receiving it from here. The bum is this end. I'm like, yeah. Like, the wildest stuff. But I have free advice, by the way, for the Wazungu. I figured out the problem. I figured it out. You want me to share it with you? You guys put the move before the rhythm. That's the only difference between us. Like for us, we see the rhythm and then we find a move that matches the rhythm. You guys find a move and you want to force that move on the rhythm. So you find guys dancing and we're having a blast. But Dinkas, you have to keep a safe distance. A guy is swinging arms, what? Like, I thought I was far. This guy is dancing and I just got hit by something like, doo, doo. I'm like, whose penis was that? Like, that thing came out of nowhere. Do you realize Michael Jackson could do no wrong? Michael Jackson is the only artist in the world who could take any kind of song and make it a hit. Any song in the world. Michael Jackson used to do things that don't even make sense. Michael would get on stage and make funny noises. Like someone was disturbing him in the booth. It's after midnight. Something creepy is crawling in the dark. Under the moonlight. Go away. You start to scream. Nyooks. Like, MJ could do anything and make it look good. This guy would jump on stage, grab his balls and scream, hee hee. What is hee hee? That guy said, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. And it became a word. It became an official word. Me, I think, Michael Jackson died before doing his collabo with the Ugandan. I first wanted him to do a collabo with P Square. You remember that song, Do Me? You guys know Do Me, by P Square. Nikaka said, do me. Me, I want the MJ version, not this Nigerian version. The way you do me. No, I want the MJ version. Nikaka said, do me. And the way you do me. Look how you do me. How? Like you pull. Give me a remix. Michael Jackson is the only guy I know who could take any song, and I wanted Michael to take a Muganda nursery rhyme because Baganda are my favorite people. Do you know why I love Baganda? Baganda make me happy because they add their language to everything. So my favorite, mbu, nti, kakati, what? You just keep adding those ad-libs. So my favorite thing is karaoke night with Baganda. I like going for karaoke with Baganda because they are going to sing every song in the version of their language. Like, one of my favorite songs of all time is by Boys to Men. It's called I'll Make Love to You. How many of you know the song? Yeah, sing along if you know it. It goes like this. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candle lights. 'Cause tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Now that I didn't add it there. It's not a Muganda ad-lib. This is the Muganda version at karaoke night. The music first plays ding, 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 and they're very dramatic about it. Ding, ding. Mbu, close your eyes. Kati, make a wish. Nti, blow out the candle lights. Wabula, tonight is just your night. We are gonna celebrate. Whoa, way, all through the... Like, Baganda dramatic. But very entertaining people. The guys make me happy. So the only thing I was waiting for Michael Jackson to come to Uganda and take a Muganda nursery rhyme and turn it into a song, because it would have been a hit song. You guys know the nursery rhyme, right? Aksumbazi, banana matoke, kapchikopo, nduram, ngoma, elephant, njovu, fish chenyanja, galo muwala, ne house enyumba. Siwalimba, MJ version. Aksumbazi, banana matoke, kapchikopo, nduram, ngoma, elephant, njovu, fish chenyanja, galo muwala, ne house enyumba. Siwalimba. I want that version.